No, was it yesterday? I can't remember. When was the last time I streamed? Can't get my ears on properly. There we go.
I know you were on yesterday.
Good evening, Matt.
Good evening, Gareth.
You look very festive in your jumper there.
Freezing, absolutely freezing. I've just put this on because it's insane. I've just been outside with the dog, and it's like, oh,
nice hot toddy.
Oh yes. Well, I've had my I've got a Christmas. Of course, I know which one you've got. I've got a beer advent calendar.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a 12 days one from Ennerdale Brewery, which is like about 5 miles down the way. So today mine was American Rebel beer, appropriate for a very all American movie that we're watching tonight.
Yeah, we pledge allegiance.
Yes.
Right. I'll just let the trailers run. This is because I am watching on now.
Oh, okay.
Great. CBS Fox.
Yeah. Now, mine's a CBS Fox one. I was, like I said to you earlier on, I fast forwarded through it. I had it all set up ready for the trailer. So my trailers were Revenge of the Nerds. I don't know if it's going to be the same. Nerds in Paradise. Yeah. Well, because me and you are on this. So yeah, I can't remember. There was another one. Yeah. Nerds in my hotel. So I can't remember what the other trailers were on it, to be honest. But I think I sent pictures of them at the time because I was just checking it was still working. When I got rid of all my VHS, it was one of the only ones I didn't get rid of. Because I couldn't bring myself to sell it or trade it or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, emotional attachment to that one.
Oh, that's nice. Oh well, that's how I started my collection again. But then it bubbled. Yeah. That's why I got 2 copies of it on VHS. They got the old label.
Oh, cool.
So I got a back.
That's not the video collection one, is it? No.
Yeah, both use certificate. I don't think it's changed since it's come out.
No. The Blu-ray set that I've got, the Second Sight one, and I was going to say I really recommend it, but I actually haven't watched it yet since I bought it because I've only watched it on VHS. But the amount of stuff that is on there looks amazing, and the poster is the same as your VHS.
Does it have
and the same as your back?
Yes. Does it have a documentary on it about Joey?
No, that one you have to get separately. I did get that, or I have got that somewhere. I just can't find it. The book, that's a stocky book.
That's value for money.
Yeah, and all the schematics of the ship, which I believe the ship was on eBay a year or so ago. So is that in your shed at the moment? That would be so cool.
One of them, didn't they? And now it's something else at Disneyland's Tomorrow World.
Ah, right, okay. And then we got this little postcard here as well, which I think is pretty cool.
Riders here.
Hey guys. Hey Michael. Nice. Yeah, no swearing in a youth certificate, Michael Myers. So it's true. There is I remember this is one that I watched in school for the first time.
Dan. It's already Friday morning for him. Jeff's here. Good evening, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
It's there's a few things in this film that make you wonder why it's a U, but I guess it's an 80s U. But
it's an 80s U, definitely. Yeah. Because it's funny, like I said, we had it on in the hall. They rolled the trailer into the rolled the trolley into the hall, and me and a couple of hundred other children watched it on a very tiny screen from a distance. And it was either this or Explorers. I think Explorers.
Yeah, this is
a lot.
When they said that caused this one not to be a profit.
Okay.
People had seen kiddies go into spaceships before. So we got Patrick's here. Greetings, Patrick. Hey, definitely 80s. Have seen Gutenberg twice already. Yes, the trailers did feature Short Circuit twice. There was a full trailer and a micro trailer for Short Circuit. Right, so there it is. I'm at the beginning there. I got to cue this up because it's got different titles. Yeah, it's a Disney film if you buy it on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would recommend that second sight, even though, like I say, I've not actually watched it yet. The stuff that comes with it is amazing. So yeah, I'll have to actually watch this.
There we go.
I'll just watch it on VHS.
There we go. Walt Disney. Oh, even the titles have changed. It says Walt Disney Pictures. Is that where?
Does it start? It was started.
I'll just pause it in the same place where the titles are different on the newer version. If I pause it, it says Flight of the Navigator, then we'll both be in the same place.
Oh, that's fine because I've got an advert on mine straight away. So perfect.
Or not?
The modern version of trailers.
Maybe not. There we go. That'll do. I think it is in a different place, but there we go. What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking a lovely Miami Twice from Pinker's Craft Brewery, which is double dry hopped tropical pale ale. So it's going to go down quick.
That sounds good.
Sean's here. Good evening, Sean. Oh, he hasn't
so you
seen this.
Hey, Sean. So we've started.
Where are you? I'm at the title.
Yeah, I've just gone past the Disney logo.
All right, hang on.
I'm on 22nd. Oh, then it's come up Walt Disney Pictures, and then the frisbee's flying past.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I got. And then it says flat.
I'm on that too. Perfect. Yeah, somehow we're in sync. Yeah.
Well, I'll ignore mine because it's gone ahead because they put the Disney version has Flight of the Navigator before all the information. So, what else has Randall Kleiser, the director, done?
Oh, loads.
Right, what's he famous
for? It's not. Is this a trick question? Because I feel like I do know. I should know this, but I've forgotten.
You should know, yes.
Yeah, it's not Rocky, is it? Oh, it's Karate Kid. No, no, I don't know. It's not. That's John Avildsen. I have no idea. I can't remember.
Grease.
Oh, Grease, of course. Yeah, that's the word.
I've got the wrong guess. Hang on, let me get another one.
Yeah, he's not done anything much else, has he? Other than
this
Whitefang as well. Big
gets me every time with the frisbee. I think it's the spaceship, and
yeah,
it comes into. It's just Florida.
We did a lot of these. This is my friend Alex, who's really into soundtracks. His favorite soundtrack, the Alan Silvestri. He's a massive Alan Silvestri fan.
Because he did Back to the Future before this. Oh, dog missed.
See, my dog did a lot of these, and we had to stop because it's really bad on their like joints jumping up that. Yeah,
high stunts here.
Yeah, we had a friend who was just like, "You need to stop doing this. It's terrible."
I think Don Johnson would promote these. I might have to ask him. Looks like crafts. Yeah, it's a lot of dog action for a sci-fi film.
Yeah, it's a strange start, and the music is cool again. Straight from it.
Yeah.
It was cool when Disney did things like this, when it was like kind of
technically left field. They just bought the rights because.
Yeah, true. But they would like just to see their name on things.
Yeah, they just bought it after. Well, they only Fox now, which made it originally, and then it was in partner with Norway company,
right?
But then, all the companies that made it went bankrupt, apart from Disney yet. So yeah,
one year before I was born. This 1978 gone.
See, Kel loves this. I'm quite right.
It's an amazing film.
Yeah.
And Joey Kramer is really good at it. They're all really good at it. Everyone's good at it.
Yeah. Have you seen Runaway with Tom Selleck the year before this?
No, I don't think I have. I love Tom
Selleck.
I love Magnum PI.
And it's got Gene Simmons as a mad bomber. It's futuristic because it's written by Michael Crichton.
Right. Oh, that sounds. Oh no, actually, maybe I have because I do like me some Tom Selleck. I was a massive Magnum PI fan.
So this is 1986. I saw this in the cinema. I remember seeing this in the cinema. I know it wasn't a big hit.
Oh, that's cool. No, I would have probably seen it. Like I said, the first time would have been in school. Probably towards Christmas as well. Probably around this time of year where they just like give up and just roll everybody into the hall and just be like, right, everybody, you're watching Flight of the Navigator. Yeah.
So it had a $9 million budget, but it only made $18 million back worldwide. which is terrible. It's only a 90-minute film at that.
Yeah, great. The parents, like Cliff DeYoung and Veronica, they're such great classic American movie parents. They're so cool.
Yeah.
And like you've got the little pain in the ass little brother.
Yeah, calling them nasty words. Bullies.
Yeah. I think I learned these words from this film.
It's offensive. Exactly.
Yeah. It's a bad influence on me.
So August 1st, 1986, it came out in America. September 5th, 1986 in the UK, which isn't bad for back then. Within what was that, a month?
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty quick comparative.
This is something I noticed yesterday. They're dropping the kids off at the neighbours or wherever it is down the road, half a mile away. Butt face goes bucket, yes. And they've got half the kids going down a slip and slide, and the other half are playing with massive sparklers, and there's no adults around anywhere.
No, just leave them. See you later. Just drop him off. See you in the future.
Comments. Hey, Dr. Impossible. Imagine what a balls up of a film this would be in the 2020s. Disney a la carte with a side dish of diversity and inclusion. You said we can't have trans spaceships? That'd be the first thing they went for. Yes, Cliff DeYoung, token 80s side character.
Yeah, he's good. It's one of these films. It's for me. It's so like tied in with my childhood. Like people keep saying it was always on. It felt like it was always on somewhere.
Yes, it's definitely one of those. It was on a Sunday one or over Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently the young girl that he fancies at the beginning on the bike, then they were Joey and her were friends, and they were doing skateboarding stunts, and then one of her skateboard flipped up and hit him in the face. So there's a scene later on where he's got a swollen lip, but I've never spotted it, and the freeze frame it's not that swollen, so it's hard to spot.
Well, it's quite the documentary about him. It's quite sad, really, isn't it? It's not like a he's I feel like he hasn't really changed very much. Like his personality, he's been through a lot.
He has been through a lot,
and he's definitely kind of embracing the film now and going to like he's been at a few conventions. I would have loved to have met him actually.
He was in Scotland last year, one of those conventions.
Yeah. He seems like a really gentle guy.
Yeah,
but damaged.
Yeah,
but I really wanted that polo shirt. I was just when I was a kid, I wanted to look like. Yeah,
and a tailless dog.
Oh.
But yeah, what was it? He had a lot of offers after this film, but then his mum didn't want him to move to LA, which he would have needed to do for all the roles, and then because it dried up, and then he got into drugs, and then he went to prison, and then he got out of prison or rehab, and then unfortunately he wanted to go back to prison, so he robbed a bank and
it's
life around now.
It's not a fun. It's not a fun watch, is it? The
documentary is enlightening, but it's not fun. But it does have a happy ending, and you meet the director of this film.
Well. And even though he's done stuff, none of the things that he's done, they're all done quite almost charmingly in an inept kind of way because he's so innocent. He's still very innocent, even though he's done all that. He's still David Freeman.
He's not. Yeah, it seems like I've tried to reach out for him, but it's hard to contact. Oh, yeah, hopefully they won't spoil it and remake it. I don't think they will. They don't seem to. I can't
imagine. No.
Now, because he's gone to get his little brother, who's I think 8-year-old brother, who's walking half a mile or something back through Florida swamps to get back home.
Alligators and
not alone aliens.
Yeah.
There you go, Michael Myers. He's seen the spaceship at Disney World. It's a rusting husk of its former self, or it was a decade away. Yes, that's what I heard. It's last time I heard it was dumped at the back of Disney. You could see it from a distance or something like that. But then another person said it's been repainted and it's in Tomorrow World, but it's not as the spaceship. It's as a different type of spaceship. They stuck all attachments on it and made it a different type of spaceship.
Okay, I wonder what that one I saw on eBay last year was. Whether it was like a replica or something.
There were sections because this was Norway funded. Some of it had to be filmed in Norway, which was the bit where a lot of it that was inside the spaceship. That doesn't have Joey Kramer was filmed in Norway. The rest was filmed was supposed to be in Texas, I think, but the weather was bad. They needed sunny weather every day, so they had to go to Florida in the end. There you go. It is indeed at Tomorrowland in Walt Disney World. Thank you, Al, I guess. And so, hello, the Bud File. Sorry about that. I missed that. See, Michael first saw this on BBC On. It was always on there. That's what I was thinking of. I do remember at Christmas.
It's definitely a BBC film rather than an ITV film. This, yeah, for some reason. I don't know. It's because one's distributed by Disney always seem to end up on BBC, or certainly like because they had like Disney Time and things like that, didn't they, as well? Which where they just show little cartoons and little clips of films.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't pick up on an F word, but it could have happened. A certain bundle of sticks, but yeah, I didn't. It wouldn't surprise me in a U film from the 80s. Yes, Cliff DeYoung was always the dad. He was in a 80s sci-fi called Pulse. Yes, I remember Pulse. So I always remember him from Against Type in FX, Murder by Illusion. He's a bad guy. Spoilers.
Yeah, he's been around, definitely.
Yeah, this is true. I dressed up, but Matthew hasn't.
No, I'm not dressed up. I've dressed up exactly the same as I would if I was in school. For being forced to watch a film in the hall.
He's John McClane from Die Hard 2 in that jumper.
Here's my ears, Al. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why you want to see my ears. That's a bit of a strange.
If you googled how the Hoggle puppet from Labyrinth looks today, it looked a bit like that. Oh dear.
Like what?
A captain. Ahoy there. See, I'm looking for
Avast behind.
Permission to come aboard. But yeah, so then we jumped straight to 86 straight away.
I don't know what though. I've not got anything festive, but I'll wear my in honor of the captain. I'll wear my captain's hat. There we go. Oh, my navigator's hat. It doesn't really fit on top of my hat.
Love boats taking another trip.
That's what I always think about you, Gareth. Is our chemistry just like we're on the love boats. There's some really good creatures in this, though, isn't there, as well? I did have a little finger puppet of the little one that he sits on. I can't remember the name of it.
You lucky so-and-so.
I don't know. I like most things. I've lost them.
There you go. Thanks from the captain. Hey, reading movies. Hi, all. Now, was there a book released on us reading movies? Oh, there you go. Got to do the hat like Jim Ross, Matt. There you go.
I'm not sure how I'll do it. Like a cowboy hat.
Yeah. Where's my mum and dad?
Where's my mum and dad?
Yeah, call the police. Oh.
Other than mums and dads in this, adults tend to be dicks. They're always like, "Look what you did, you little butthead." They're all like the uncle from Home Alone in these films.
Sadly, no book on this one. Right, Captain. Oh, see, you asked Santa for the VHS. See, I got 2 VHS, but it's PAL, so it wouldn't be any use to you. I got the X rental.
Yeah, I got the X rental. Got the big box.
Do you like the
there's a nice 100-page book. I'm just going to sit and read while we're watching the film. Sit silently and shush anybody that interrupts me. Like,
I was surprised there's no novelization on this.
Yeah.
I'll use my ET one instead.
I've got a few novelizations of 80s. I've got a Gremlins novelization and
I used to have Gremlins.
I did have a RoboCop 2 novelization, and it really made me laugh because all of the fucks are fugs. Everything's fug off, you fugger.
Oh, really?
Double G. Yeah, double G. I got it from the library. They were selling it off at the library. It was fucking amazing.
He's in the substitute with Tom Berenger. He poos his pants in one underwhelming scene. Is that? I'm guessing that's.
I hope he was directed to do that. It wasn't just improv or Just a mistake. What the fuck?
Oh dear. What? Yeah. Then who's this president, David? Duh. What the fuck? Exactly.
Yeah,
Fug me.
Motherfucker. Or was it Eddie Murphy with Funky Mother or Melon Farmer or whatever it was?
Yeah, Melon Farmer is one of the go-tos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get the fudge out of here.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I quite like Max's voice when it's not Paul Rubens. I do like Paul Rubens in it, but I'm like, yeah.
Because I saw this in '86, so I didn't even know who Pee Wee Herman was. So
I'm not sure I knew. He wasn't in the cultural consciousness of me in my primary school.
No, I don't think it was on. Because was it Big Top? What's the first one? Is it Big Top Pee Wee or Pee Wee's Big Adventure?
Big Adventure, yeah.
Was that the year before or this year?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a really good. I saw a good retrospective of all this stuff actually, and they were saying that like the first one is amazing, like really stands up well now, and the second one not so much, just has little bits of good stuff. But I can't remember any of them, to be honest. Any of the people.
Now I don't know if it's because their son disappeared or because it's only 8 years later, and times have been hard for both of these people. By the look of it,
they got a bit of dust put on them. The dog looks okay though. So the dog hasn't aged as much as they have, which is weird.
Yes, because the dog should be dead, shouldn't it? If it was,
this dog's 47 years old. It's such a cool design though. The ship really like still looks cool. It doesn't look hokey or like it's
you never see the wire even on HD version.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's dead sleek. It's almost like Alien in that sleek kind of like
So better than Melon Farmer. There you go. Why me? Yep, there's the TV editor RoboCop. Muddy Fudge, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's like the Far Show version. Did you see Muddy Fudge too?
Yeah. I wonder who designed. I need to read my book and see who designed this ship.
Yeah, I didn't know Pee Wee. I didn't have satellite TV. It was many years.
Yeah,
it was probably I never watched the Pee Wee films even.
Yeah, because the Playhouse was on Sky, I think, but I didn't have Sky. So,
I didn't have Sky. Couldn't get it in the countryside.
Times were hard.
Yes, he was literally everywhere until the cinema incident. That I do remember on the news.
And then something else was everywhere.
Oh, come on! This is a kid joke. This is a family.
Oh, okay. I can fix it. Here's a cake that they made with the ship.
Oh, there you go, cake.
Yeah, that's wholesome, isn't it?
That's better. Apart from they're taking this kid in for operations now. Yes, I think it was I'm sure the stress of losing David is what aged them.
Yeah, sure.
Or they're just trying to. The filmmakers are trying to make it show it's very different. Yeah, there you go. Big Top Pee Wee is shite. I have heard that, but I think my mate Matthias Hughes is in that one, isn't he?
Is he a biker in it?
I'm still impressed by the effects in this film. Yeah, especially the steps forming the ship. Yeah, that's really still holds up. Yeah. All the digital effects hold up in this. Tron and this film use image lighting techniques. It's impressive. And Dennis Moran in sight.
There's the some of the kind of scaffolding and
because it was Randall Kaiser. Oh, there you go. There it is. Randall Kaiser's brother that did the special effects, or special effects supervisor that did the 3D effects.
Good job. So Viking Pictures is it originally? Then that's who it was.
Yes, PSO and Viking Pictures.
Because they literally used the same poster, but just swapped Disney for Viking at the top, according to this thing. So.
Yeah, neither of mine have either. And then there was New Star Entertainment, and they went bankrupt. Mm-hmm. Now here's his brother, all grown up, and originally Max's voice was going to be the brother, but when he tested it, it didn't work out. So
he comes across quite well, this kid, but he's That guy, he's in quite a few things, isn't he? Matt Adler. He does voices, a lot of voices.
Not know where he's from.
He's George Clooney's best friend. I seem to remember for some reason. I don't know why I know that, but yeah, he's George Clooney's best friend.
You can see an American arm or something on the ship as it emerges from hanging. Yeah, I guess that's the only way. But don't spoil the magic, Michael Myers. Thank you.
Michael Myers is taking the magic out of this film for me. It's ruining it.
It does mention Pixar in this, but yeah, it's one of the. It's either Max's full name or it's a planet's name.
Yeah, it's like really, yeah. I remember that now. It'll all come back to me.
Friendly family streams. Yeah. That cunt is correct.
Let's not talk. Let's not talk about what Paul Rubens gets up to. God bless him. He's not with us anymore, is he?
That's what I do on every stream. So no one knows. Patrick's working at while listening. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you. Multitasking.
Mr. Herman, you have a telephone call. Cat cheaters in the house. Apparently 8 years is correct. Calculated. That is true. Yes. They did calculate this. It's like 1 mile per hour under the speed of light or something. And someone did do the math that it's 4 years to get there, 4 years back. So he didn't spend very long.
Dog ears. It's like dog ears, but they got the dog. But ironically, they got the dog aging wrong.
Yeah, you'd have to watch Interstellar to understand what happens. But yeah. Hey, Mayan's here. Hello, Mayan.
I've gone cross-eyed. Hey, Mayan.
Oh, still hoping to get the Japanese Laserdisc release of the film. It has the best cover of any physical release. Ooh, that's saying something.
What does it look like? There's some really good art related to this film that people have done, either amateur or otherwise. Looks
yes, Horror Queen May is in the house. Well, I did, had to decide between Al. I guess, and there's emojis that StreamYard can't cope with there. You can always count on me to ruin a good movie. There you go, real good. Thanks for that. I imagine.
Yeah,
I'm glad
Mystery Men. Mystery Men's a great film. Yeah. You streamed Mystery Men, didn't you? I'm sure you did. No?
Which one?
I thought Mystery Men, the
I was supposed to, but
it
got cancelled because Jim was half cut or full cut. Batteries not included is good. Yes, I haven't seen that for years.
That would go in with this, wouldn't it? If you're making like a box set of like 8 or 9 movies.
Development.
Yeah, this would be good. This and Explorers, batteries not included. Space Camp, maybe put that in there.
Oh, Space Camp, yeah. To check out what I've got. I don't think I got Space Camp on VHS. Don't have Explorers on VHS, but I have batteries not included. Look on this.
Yeah. What happened with Space Camp? They had to shelve it because of the Challenger blowing up.
I think it was around that time.
Yeah.
Binks, love, whoever it is.
This is cool music when they're moving the ship. Hey, Larry.
Yeah, I guess they just filmed how they really not moved it, making it look like it's floating. Yes, so Sarah Jessica Parker, back when she looked attractive.
I don't know.
Apparently she's not a fan of this film.
She's
she
cool.
Barely remembers being in it.
She's got a kind of strange chemistry with a very small child in this film.
Well, that is nice. Ben sent me the picture, bless him, of the.
Oh, cool.
That is a nice picture.
Yes. There's some really good laser discs like that. I would love that one. I got the what was the laser disc I got recently that I really liked? It was a Bond one. Oh, it was The Living Daylights. It looks amazing, the Japanese laser disc. And also, if you're going to collect them, they're quite cheap. Like, I've never seen a laser disc that I wanted more than a tenner. Like, they look really good.
I guess there's probably some that are. Well, I think the Japanese ones are more. No, Ben will tell us which one's the cheapest. Al loved Space Camp as a kid, but that's a long time ago, if he's around my age. Explorer's novelization is very good. Is it finished? Because the script wasn't finished. They just ended the film, as far as I remember, on the making of that one. They never actually had an ending for it, so it just randomly ends.
Here's my latest laser disc I got. Was on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh,
I like all the little paper things that they put around them. And the first thing I did was I ripped it by accident.
Fuck's sake.
I know. Grr.
Oh, there you go. So the old guy in the study when David goes to the house in 1986 is Dr. Logan from Day of the Dead.
Oh, that's cool. We've got a Romero link.
Yeah,
Everybody.
hello, everyone.
Yeah,
They've got the droop.
Yeah, they got the brewer's droop.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to keep them up.
That's what she said.
Oh, I knew it. Family tunnel. So, yeah, I put them up. I won't wear these again.
You need to be more erect the next time, Al.
Al, you so and so.
Well, we all know that's not true, Al.
Apparently, who's it? The doctor here, or whatever it is, the professor. You never get to hear his name. Never mentioned. Yeah. I think
Dr.
it's Faraday.
Professor.
If anyone cared.
They were very keen in sticking these things on people's heads in the 80s as well.
Yes, children experiments. Well, not as bad as the experiments in was it Alien? Exorcist.
Yeah.
Which is what made people pass out, not the vomiting scenes and crucifixes. So yeah, Alan Silvestri, Back to the Future. He did two films this year, I think. Hang on. Can you name the band in the music video that comes up later?
Is it The Cure or Curiosity Killed the Cure?
I always think it's The Cure, but it's not.
She mentions The Cure, doesn't she? Or some,
yeah, and Twisted Sister and
Twisted Sister. Oh, Thompson Twins. Thompson Twins, is it?
No, that's the other one I keep thinking it is.
Ah. I'll just keep telling you ones that I think it is, and then we can both.
All right, we'll get there. Yeah, we'll never get there.
Because she's kind of like, you not know who these cool, amazing, trendy, up to date bands are. The only part of the film that dates is that she is her.
I don't think they make that. I'll give you a clue before the end. It's an 80s dessert from Britain.
Oh, Switchblade, Strawberry Switchblade, or whatever it was called. No, okay, damn.
That would be a foul one.
I don't know. Okay.
So
I had all my beers earlier on. You may be able to tell. I had an American Rebel IPA.
No advertising. We only advertise Pinkers on this channel.
Oh, I'm doing all the whole thing now. Mattresses, dick pills.
You haven't made it to this boner pills.
10% off. Just say Pugwall at the checkout.
I'm gonna get some pop-ups. My antlers are not plastic. It's winter. They're not supposed to have antlers.
You're giving
Rangers only have antlers in the summer or spring or whatever it is.
Oh, Howard Hessman. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's in loads of things. Dr. Faraday, yeah.
Obviously, everyone's shouting at us now what the answer is. But the stream is not sponsored by the pills people. Sorry.
that was mine and Larry's the other night. That was yeah, sorry, Larry.
Oh, there was boner pills there, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
Horrorcat, just Horrorcat Dad for 10% off at checkout, and you get free shipping as well, which is pretty amazing.
Because they ship to the UK. That's good. Indiscreet packaging.
There'll be nothing discreet about your package when you've
Yeah, the soundtrack is great. I'll play some of it when I can. Lewis Telly's Head Apparatus. Yes, what's it? Corridor. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, the thing with holes in it for draining vegetables. Oh, Twisted Sisters mentioned. Yes. So right there you go. It's Blancmange by not the banana splits. Do.
They would go well together though. Banana split and banana and Blancmange. Right.
Yeah.
Howard Hessman. What have I seen him in that I mean, he's in
Police Academy
apparently.
2.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you. Because I was just like, I know this guy.
What was the sitcom he did? Chat, tell me the sitcom Hessman did.
He did WKRP in Cincinnati, or whatever it was called.
Is it that one? Or is it another one?
He's been in Soap, and he's been in loads. Like
Soap is the one I remember. Yeah, didn't Soap have Billy Crystal in?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, they did 89 episodes of WKRP in Cincinnati, which I've never seen because that's very, very US centric, isn't it?
I saw it, some of it.
Did you see
A
it?
free shopping through the holidays. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Bargain.
Missed that one.
Check out Horrid Cat Dad's Instagram stories for that. So here we go. Here's the toys you give. Free toys from NASA. That's taxpayers' money.
Those NASA toys. I mean, do you reckon this is the reason why NASA branded stuff is so popular? People each their hats and stuff because I love it. I love anything with NASA on it, and I think it's just because of this film.
Yeah, if I'd have planned ahead, I could have got a knockoff one from China.
Yeah. Yeah, I should. I think I did have one, but I go through hats at like a rate of knots, and I probably sold it. I probably eBayed it.
Forget to wear them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he gets graffiti.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning.
He's just one of those guys. He's in everything.
This fish is boiling. Oh, you want stir fried? There's another racist one.
We're gonna do all these tests on you, but you do get a NASA baseball cap.
Yeah, and you get there we go. Weird music videos. You don't know MTV?
Yeah, These guys are freaks compared to what he's used to.
What's the point in having a mail delivery droid if she has to follow it around and do all the job for it?
Well, it's crashing into walls and things because it's so shit. we got it from Buck Rogers.
I think the first time I saw the trailer for Navigate was on the CBS Fox promotional rental tape for Crocodile Dundee in '86. Then a great 2D cutout from the rental shops.
That's not a rental promotional.
Yeah, I don't have the promotional rental, but I've only got the rental of Crocodile Dundee. But I have to check on that tomorrow because the Fox ones they print that on the label, the trailers. Like I guess you.
Oh yeah. It's worn up on mine. So the trailers were there. You can see the TR for trailer. And
there's weird stuff. That is true. Where is Starsky and Hutch? That is a good show.
Yeah, these guys, they've got quite nice chemistry. These two, it's quite sweet.
I think she was supposed to have a bigger story, but they cut it out.
Even in the 80s, even the little kids had to have a love interest. It was like,
was woke. She's got coloured hair.
That's how it works. David likes the Bee Gees. Yeah, David's such a square. What are you, from the past or something?
Yeah. Disco's dead by 1986.
Yeah, she's almost incredulous, but she knows the reason he's there, surely.
Does she?
Oh no, maybe
he's under maximum security, but then any old tart with a fucking robot can come in.
This is the thing. Yeah, it's on a need to know basis. This is a bit like the Fly 2, though, where he just wanders around in the flight, and he just gets to chat with girls that he likes the look of, and then they end up just being like, inseparable.
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh, you can come in here. It says high security. It's fine. You're with me.
Yeah, it's not like don't go in there. Don't talk to him.
Yeah.
Just
I'm not a fan of the Fly 2 dog.
Well, nah, the story is a bit pants, but yeah, the effects are great because it's Chris Wallace who did the Gremlins.
Yeah, the first one's great. The first one.
Fly puppets.
Look at his face when she's going. Then he's like,
Ooh, what am I gonna do now?
Oh God. Oh, I wish.
I can see myself in the mirror.
Oh, jeez. And cats. It's the dog. Thank God. I've never been so happy to see that dome.
They gave me a NASA cap, and the robots here are called Ralph. There's a nice lady that brings me food. She didn't actually bring him any food. She came in, pissed around with a robot. I don't think she even gave him any food.
She gave him an education in music. The Garbage Pail Kids movie. Yeah, there's some creepy stuff in them.
I think I've only seen that 1.5 times.
I love GPK. It's such a shame because I'm sure there's people who love it through the nostalgia side of it, but I can't get through that film.
Who's the love interest in The Fly 2? Because
Oh, is it Daphne Zuniga? No,
That's the one I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I wanted you to say the name because I didn't want to try and pronounce it. Zuninda.
Yeah, she's quite good in it. Actually, they're all quite good in it. It's just and like
Yeah,
you said, the effects are good. I just have a real, I just can't. That poor dog's suffering.
I was just going to say that's the reason I don't watch is that dog scene.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not just me.
Hey, Hojo, thanks for joining us.
Princess Vesper, where there's the two pictures of her with the nose before and after the nose job.
We'll give you your old nose back.
No. Good. Such a good film. Can anyone go past Pizza Hut without thinking of Pizza the Hut?
No. Booger. Are we talking about? Had a great head splat. Are we on about bloody? Oh, Fly 2 has a great head splat.
The Fly 2. Oh, we're on the Fly 2. We're just going to be a Fly 2 cast now. We're going to talk only exclusively about Fly 2 during this film.
Yeah, this is the kids' film. We're back to this. Use certificate kids' film. There's possibly bundles of sticks mentioned.
David Scott Freeman. Love a good green screen. Love it. The old BBC micros at school and all that.
Yeah,
so good. Used to get CFAX on our computers. Used to be able to get CFAX on them.
Yes, that was it. Whoa, dial up. 5 minutes later, you can look at pages of CFAX. Although, did Americans have CFAX or Oracle or text-based?
I wonder what they must have had something similar, surely.
Yeah, because I used to enjoy the Advent calendar on CFAX.
The Channel 4 one was good when I was a bit older, with like Bamboozler and Planet Sound quizzes.
Yes.
And things like that.
Got up, you try to, if there's like 60 pages, if you missed the page you wanted.
Yeah.
You're going to be there for another hour. Never thought
people would write in like letters in, like it was a magazine, wouldn't they? Like,
oh yeah, the help Deirdre stuff. BBC games were basically called from CFAX. That is true.
Yeah, there was one where you just moving like a pallet and just lifting it up and then dropping it over the other side of the screen. We had to learn that. That was like computer class.
Yeah, go right 12, up 8, down to the left 3.
Yeah. Do you remember one called Granny's Garden? There was one called Granny's Garden. You had to go around and pick up little apples. That was on a BBC.
I can look that one up.
You should play that on one of your games. Nice. Just everybody, go on, Gareth, collect all the apples. You can do it. 1,000 people watching you on the stream.
Used to love a bit of Bamboozle, yeah.
Bamboozle, yeah.
It was the time. I remember our first TV had CFAX, a Ferguson that was manufactured in the UK. Whoa, unheard of. UK manufacturing.
Ferguson.
Bloody Thatcher.
Our TV that we had a Sony, and it was a wooden box around it. And my mum used to water a plant at the top. And when we went to change the TV, it turned out that the reason it was going a funny color at the bottom was water was dripping down into the bottom of the telly. It was still working for like a good few years, where it was just green at the bottom. And my dad was like, "We'll get another few years out of it." Like these things were built to last.
Did he not get a magnet and sweep it along, trying to phase it out?
Just drill a hole in it so the water can drain out.
There's a blog on YouTube, keeping CFAX going with fresh pages, everyday live, totally nuts.
Oh, I need to check that out, Doctor. Thank you.
A lot of effort.
That sounds like my kind of thing.
Bamboozle too.
Team Bamboozle.
These kids today in their TikToks.
Right, guys, if you subscribe to my channel, I will do a page of CFAX every day for the rest of your life. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna do
it. A lot of effort to recreate that. I guess once you've got the templates, you just change the text.
So one pixel at a time. I'll do it on an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, do it on Paint.
Yeah. Looks like Jim will paint it. You see Jim will paint it.
Hojo knows. Great. Yeah, it's gone from what was it? RP Cincinnati to NASA, head of NASA, or whatever he is.
I don't know. He's got promoted.
Oh, see, reading movies remembers Granny's Garden,
Granny's
but I was
Garden.
rubbish at reading, so I didn't.
I was pretty bang average at reading, and to be honest, I still didn't know what I was doing.
You're in a room.
I don't think
it's all
anyone did.
dark. There's nothing in front of you. You can't see anything. Go forward. You've just died.
That's one of the ways I really got into swearing with those text-based things. It'd be like, "What shall I do? Shall I do this? Fuck off, fuck off, stick it up your ass." Like just, and then it'd be like, "I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that."
Yeah,
it's
like, pre-prepared with obvious. They knew what you were going to try and do. Remember a good choose your own adventure on the game on the BBC? Everyone used to fight over it at school. Yes,
that's just one computer for like about 60 kids, isn't it?
Yeah, we only had. Well, we had the BBCs, and then the sixth form had the Archimedes.
Archimedes, yes. Where you could send messages to each other on an Archimedes.
I don't know. I never made it to sixth form. So.
But they never knew. They never knew. You could never like work out where it was from. You could do it anonymously, so you'd just be doing your work. A message would pop up saying like "wanker," and then when you clicked on it, you'd lose your work that you were doing, and then you'd be like, "Oh, who's done that?" Who's done? Teacher would come round, and that was pretty much the whole lesson.
What's new? Horror Cat Dad. We had a wooden TV. The tube went, and the picture looked like the anime time.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Lasts longer than the TVs we have now.
Oh yes, I used to. Was had a portable on my wardrobe, like what this is, so I could lie in bed and watch. And then I had a aerial cable running into the living room, so I could watch. That plugs into the back of the video player, so I could go into the living room, put video in, and watch it in the bedroom.
Run through. Do you miss anything?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool. I never had a TV in my room. I never had one of those. But
look, Fluff had a high quality stuff. A TV with a record player built inside. Oh,
playing both at the same time. Totally
millionaire. He must have been.
Play the soundtrack. Play the soundtrack of this.
Yeah. Everyone's saying hello.
Just chilling.
The shop was always pretty cool.
Yeah. Archimedes came in there with it. I've skipped ahead. I'm just looking about what Michael Myers thought about.
The shipping this is very cool. Yes, especially when elongates.
Shops are cool, Larry, but we're not talking about that. Right? And also, it's constantly all about. Yeah, he's the ship. They might have been the ship.
Actually, the Archimedes asked, but they only showed us once. They had a triangle block flying around a 3D world, and that was quite impressive. 80 shops. There you go. They're quite impressive.
Yeah. You're all about the commerce, Larry, ever since we started getting that sweet sponsorship money.
Sold out. How long's he been doing YouTube now? Sold out. Right, where are we in the story? Halfway through already. We haven't got to the spaceship. I keep forgetting it's halfway through before he actually gets.
We are in the bit where David's hide away now, trying to. Yeah.
But who programmed this robot?
42 minutes.
I'm guessing it's in. They probably have more advanced ones now.
Is it just doing its normal duties? They just put like pasties and sandwiches in it, and it goes around the whole.
Why would they just let it into the secure hangar with an alien spaceship in it? But
the alien ordered some food. Okay.
Yes, it's got mail or food, so and goes into the radiation chamber.
And then it'll come out again and drop food off to other people after being exposed to radiation. Jeez. Come on.
That's a sensitive TV. Touch buttons, yes. Look at that. That's posh. And a fly walks over your buttons, yes. A loud random.
Yeah,
it's BBC. Go for an hour just to print a page. Because you've done a drawing.
My first word processor had a printer attached to it like that. Like built in, and the screen was 2 lines of text, and then if you press return, then it would print it if you were happy with what you had. It was a brother one.
Yeah. How the hell did we get all these scripts written back then?
I know. Yeah. I think I did my first work at college on one of those word processors. Fucking ages.
I think I had an old Amstrad that used little discs and stuff, and had a green screen, and I wrote stuff, and I used to do my schoolwork on it, print it off, but I don't think it was allowed because it obviously printed off
to copy it
in
up.
like 1985, and then there's no evidence that I did it.
Oh, yeah, they were like, "This is AI." Gareth's invented AI.
I'm shutting off. Here you go. It's the liquid steps.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so yeah, he thinks Max is controller, but that makes more sense.
It makes more sense than the alien wants food.
Yeah, I think that's what I've got to security. You can just escape in the weird contagion robot. Yeah, and then that's allowed anywhere on the whole of NASA.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that you would be able to do in Britain quite easily. Just wander around ultra dangerous and classified areas.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Mark. In America, you get shot, but over here, it would just be like, "What are you doing there?"
I remember,
like, nothing.
Shot in the face and the front door. Can't remember the how they did these steps, because it shows you that there's nothing there, and then he's stepping on them. But I think it's just the angle the camera is compared to what's holding them up.
There's a guy in like a green costume holding his feet underneath.
That's how they do it now, of course.
Yeah. It'd be Sean Gunn. Sean Gunn upside down holding his feet.
Michael Myers had a green screen Amstrad. One day, like a moron, I put mine near the screen.
Nice. Was it a 464? I had an Amstrad 464. Sir Alan brought it round himself to us. Yes, Sir Alan. Yes, Sir Alan.
Yes,
Sir Alan.
I remember you had to hold the eject button in a certain position because some discs wouldn't read. And then so if it was saving or loading, you had to push until it did work.
There's the schematic for the steps, by the way. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah. Pan up. It's a split screen. Pan up. Cut to side view as David gingerly descends steps. Cut to David's POV of remaining steps immediately ahead. Pan up to reveal gaping hatch opening.
One of the banned words on YouTube. Gaping.
Gaping, is it?
No, I bet the cameraman was pissed off at this film with this completely reflective surface everywhere.
Yeah.
Because they just showed him walking in, and it showed his reflection from above, and then it somehow didn't show the camera. So
it's so cool.
Yes, there we go. Definitely watch Life After Navigator. It's certainly an eye-opening documentary.
Yeah, it's worth seeing it. You kind of root for him, don't you? You have nobody. I can't imagine anybody having any ill will towards Joey Kramer. maybe if the person who robbed the bank or whatever. But
well, I don't think he got anywhere.
He was like charmingly useless, wasn't he?
Yeah, he wanted to go back to prison because he was got 3 meals a day and a roof over his head. So
yeah, God bless him.
Yes. Compliance. Sounds a bit like Jeff Bridges in some scenes, but yeah, definitely check out the documentary. So
they make I think it's the people who make the life. There's the one, The Life After Flash, and the one about never-ending stories.
Yeah, they were crowdfunding ones, I think.
Yeah, I definitely crowdfunded some of them, and I may have even crowdfunded this one. To be honest, I just can't remember. Oh, that might be why I got this. Maybe it has that in it. I don't know.
It was the 80s when security was a bit more lax. Yeah, you could just go into airports like in Die Hard with a gun and.
Yeah. Just put it in your trousers.
A good guy with a gun stops the bad guys with a gun. There you go. Who's this? Skilled Bean Wizards talking to you.
Hey, what's up, man?
I guess he's talking to you.
I guess.
There you go. The steps are pulled and them going up from the side away. Yeah, I thought that's the only way they could do it back then.
It's movie magic is the answer.
That's it. They're liquid steps. They made them for real.
Yeah, movies. Because reasons. Yeah. He's in the Search of Tomorrow sci-fi documentary. It's the kind of In Search of Darkness people. They made a sci-fi one.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Aliens.
I lost track with those ones because there's so many.
Yes. So yes, if you see it from the viewfinder, like what's paused on the telly.
Mhm.
That is filmed in Norway.
Ah, yeah. That sounds very familiar.
So if you see the back of Joey's head, that's not Joey. That's some Norway person.
some Norway person.
That's it. They had to
Okay.
do it to fund it.
It's got a good. It's a good amount of the way it opens up at the front. You've got a good range of vision. It's well designed. Like even if you're a terrible driver, you know, it's not like a sports car where it's got a terrible, really small, windscreen or something. It's cool.
Rigid floppies. Had rigid floppies, not little.
That's an oxymoron, isn't it? Rigid floppies. It's like your like your antlers. They're rigid floppies as well.
I'll go back up if I warm them up. Take over for a few minutes while I warm these up.
I'll go and microwave my
favorite game was Sorcery. I think it sounds familiar. TPC 64.
People are giving you ideas for your game nights.
Yeah. Did you all see it? Yeah, I think I saw that one. Like there's so many, I can't remember.
Yeah, those In Search of People, they are intrepid in terms of covering every film that's ever been made, like from the 80s and 90s. They did the action movie one as well.
Yes, or was it, I think it was In Search. What's it called?
It's one with like Bruce
Willis on the front one. Is that the same people, or is it someone else?
Similar.
Holy shit, it's an alien. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. So let's have a look when it goes out the door. It's destroying the place. Are we getting music?
You're only doing that once. It's really emotive music.
It's
laser beams.
So yeah, apparently, while I remember, they had to come back for reshoots, and Joey had dyed his hair, had it cut, and made it blonde highlights or something. So it didn't look the same. So he's wearing a wig in some of the final scenes, but unless you know, right? Let's have a look.
He also had a tattoo as well on his forehead. No.
Swastika. Oh. I don't know if you can see a line at the as a Hindu to ward off the Hindu symbol to ward off evil.
No, just I think we don't. Yeah, let's move on.
Act like you're going up really fast. No music. Right, where are we?
Go, David. Let's go.
Down here. Can't beat rigid floppies.
Boing.
Lowering the tone, Michael. Something about 80s child stars. The girl from Explorers, Amanda Peterson, died from an overdose.
There's a really good book called Former Child Star that kind of traces a lot of the. It's really interesting, but also very, very sad.
Yeah, I bet it's not fun, is it?
No. In Search of the Action Hero.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Back when you could go on Kickstarter and there'd be one or two movies that you were like, oh, yes. Now it's ridiculous. I don't know.
There's a hundred things. Get my pet New Ears.
His hair length is all over.
Man, yes, In Search of Darkness ones were great, but yeah, because they're doing 90s horror now, aren't they? Or the first 3 years or something. 90s horror.
Yeah. It's crazy. They'll be up to 2023 horror soon.
Here we go. It's changing shape.
It's kind of like my microphone. Maybe that's why I went for it. Whoa, shit, it's falling off.
It certainly does hold up, the special effects with the reflections, and because I noticed when it flies next to the bridge, it reflects the shadow over the bridge, and that must have been a ball ache to make back then.
Yeah, it's just so sleek and cool, and it doesn't look hokey or cheap.
No, it doesn't look like a black line, or it's invisible like in the Star Wars film.
And it's like inside and outside of it is cool. The sea is cool. The mechanics of it. Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
There seems to be a lot of camera effects shots in this film. The fact. Oh, yes, there you go. I forgot to mention that. Thank you, Dr. Apostle. Brian De Palma was being lined up to direct this. And then he did Mission to Mars. I guess he did some sci-fi. Yeah.
It would have been more Hitchcockian There'd have been more cross-dressing and Hitchcockian stuff in this if he didn't.
More tips.
It wouldn't be difficult for let it be. It wouldn't be additional.
Or now get antlers. Oh.
We got udders.
Nothing wrong with my antlers. They're just the design flaw. Or my head's the wrong shape.
That was good for Christmas.
His hair length is all over the place, especially when they do the song. There you go. Now I forgot to mention
Beach Boys in this as well.
Yeah, they had a song from Grease in the family car when they dropped the little kid off. Yeah. Information that would have been useful earlier in the stream. Sorry.
We'll go back. We'll do it again. I went to a kid's birthday party, and they had it when I was a kid. They had this is around the time of Grease 2, and they had a Grease themed birthday party. This was a boy as well.
Oh, right. What are you trying to say? He liked musical theatre. How many Disney films do you know you can see a 10-year-old boy pissing?
I'm gonna have to. I'm not googling that one. I'm afraid.
On some coffee. Yeah.
One.
I'm still trying to get Vanessa Angel to talk to me. Are there any child stars who became big stars?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Well, I'm sure Ethan Hawke, but I don't know if he's a big star.
I would say he is.
They usually end up in drama, isn't it? Like Henry Thomas from E.T. is doing serious stuff now. Like,
oh yeah, he was in
exactly
the House of Usher.
Yes, that's it. Anything that's done by that director.
Oh, Mike Flanagan.
That's him. Any of his stuff. Yeah. Henry Thomas.
I'm not a massive. I know a lot of people love Mike Flanagan.
No, it's the other guy, Lucas Haas from Witness.
Yeah. There's a few. Sadly, there's a few that you could have seen who would have had amazing careers. Like Brad Renfro would have gone on and had an amazing career. I think he was.
He was good in The Client.
Yeah, he was a really good actor. Some of those kids from Kid.
I remember seeing Macamee at a kid's birthday party. Even
But did you get to see the Hamburglar? If you got to see the Hamburglar and say "robble" to Grimace, then you saw it.
Well, I wasn't a fan of E.T., so probably avoided Macamee.
I wanted to see Macamee. It was quite difficult for me to get hold of for some reason.
Yeah, it wasn't very well. Well, it wasn't around. I don't think it was on TV at all.
No, it had to go into the video shop, I think.
Yeah, I thought I had it at one point, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, this is so good. And I love all the sciencey stuff when it pops up later on in all the different creatures and bubbles and vials and stuff. They're so cool.
Yeah, and the fact they did these special effects, what was it, 20, 30 something years ago, or whatever it is, 35 years ago, on a BBC computer or something, or an Archimedes.
Yeah, it was probably an Archimedes. I'm surprised there isn't just like a little message popping up saying like "wanker" on it in the middle of the thing that somebody's just saying.
It was pissing around. That took us 3 months to process.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rendering for a month.
At least a 2 megabyte effect.
Yeah. There's probably more technology being used on this stream right now than there was making it.
My Casio watch had more memory power than what they used for these films.
Yeah.
And then, what was it? War Games. War Games. Matthew Broderick's War Games. That has a sequel from about 10 years ago.
Oh.
And then the big joke is they email the AI from the first film. He emails it to himself from somewhere because it's like less than 15 megabytes or something.
Just like an attachment.
Love
it.
Watch the MST.
I think I've seen that. I think that's a Jonah. I think that's a relatively new one, isn't it? I think that's a Jonah one. That's like a Netflix Mystery Science Theater one, I think. I think I have seen that one.
Yeah. Oh, here we got the aliens. Now, apparently, the long alien with the white creamy substance around it originally wasn't having a cold, It was a sex alien, apparently.
Oh, really? I found this
think
whole
it'll be
thing a bit scary, though. To be honest, when I was a
Yes,
kid, I found
exactly.
it.
These are pretty good alien puppets.
Yeah, especially
They aren't able.
especially
Yeah,
that
the
kind of
eyeball is
cloudiness.
because it comes at you and then.
Yeah. All of them are pretty gross.
There's
Pretty
all
gross.
El Mariachi on you. Ugh, gross.
Oh, look at that dude.
Aw,
It looks like tripe.
It does look like one, doesn't he? He's got he's prickly and evil looking. That could have been your head, yeah, but you didn't do anything to stop it, Max. So, yeah, Horror Cat Dad wasn't a fan of. There you go. E.T.
I lost my tooth in E.T. at the cinema. I watched it. Yeah.
I have $2 like Casio. Will I get you a hotel for the night? Hey. Oh, I say hi.
This is a tribute to the Italian giallo. That's the little thing there. I can't think what it's called. The little.
Yeah, it's going to say. I was waiting for him to call it something.
Puck or something.
Especially like a little bat that hangs upside down as well.
I think it's Puck.
Fingers. I read that the Gunstar hangar scene in The Last Fighter took a Cray computer a week to render. Exactly.
That's going in the box set of these films. We're putting The Last Starfighter in. We're putting Space Camp. This.
I need to see if I got Explorers. I don't think I have.
You know how Arrow did that VHS box set?
Yes.
They should do one like that, but with all these kind of 80s family friendly sci-fi.
It's a Wright's nightmare, but yes.
Yeah, it would be. None of them would be from the same studio because they'll all be competing with each other.
Yeah, I don't even know who owns Last Starfighter. I think. Yeah.
Would you put Tron in with that? I don't know. Maybe. You
got your comic cap collectibles joining us.
Ooh.
Hello. How are you, Cap?
That's good. Nice to see you, man.
It's a Netflix series. There you go.
It was. Yeah, it was. It was a Jonah.
The eyeball was a trip. Yeah. Who the hell designed these things? Some people
have a real phobias about eyes, though, don't they? Like more than others.
Well, yes. There's eye trauma stuff in.
Yeah. I don't. It doesn't bother me too much because I wear contact lenses, so I'm used to touching eyes and being around eyes, and I have an eye condition as well. So I had lots of people doing things to my eyes. So yeah.
I'm gonna rephrase that one.
I can't see out of this left eye actually. So it's like so yeah, I've had lots of people peering at me in my eyes. It doesn't bother me.
Oh yeah,
short circuit, yeah.
A lot of family sci-fi films. Starman. Maybe.
Yeah, Batteries Not Included is a good call as well. Well, that's almost like Batteries Not Included is almost like what's that film with the old people? Cocoon. Yeah, it's almost like that.
Which apparently you can't find for love nor money on HD or streaming or physical media.
Well, all those people that are in Cocoon now are just like probably our age. When they made that film, it's like they were in the 40s, and they're like, look at how old.
Yeah, Wilfred Brimley was supposed to be playing 70s or something, and he was in his 40s. He was the same age as what Paul Rudd is now, apparently.
Yeah, he's probably about the same age.
Which is like 50. Yeah, because he was 40 now, 10 years ago.
Gee,
there we go. Defense play. Don't remember that one. No.
There's a rip-off one with I think Seth Green in it, where it's a rip-off of Tron, where they go into an arcade. I'm trying to think of that. I can't remember what that is.
Is that a horror
didn't
film?
Get released.
Or might be something else?
It might be. I think it might even be a full moon one, actually.
Say no more. Terrible. Say no more.
My
antler's gone.
Oh no!
No one told me. That film got.
Vicious Stevens.
He's
directing. He popped up the other day. He's directing the David Beckham documentary that's on Netflix. He's just like randomly. There's Benjamin.
He was because he was in The Burning.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, yeah, he
with George Costanza's in there as well.
Yeah, he does do brown face in Short Circuit 1 and 2.
Yeah,
it's because he's an actor, dear. Johnny Five too good to cancel. Yeah, he is a badass.
Yeah.
Oh,
They got a real
again.
robot to play Johnny Five, though, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's probably true.
He was. Yeah, but you're right about Cocoon.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's changed. Short circuit. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Cocoon is weirdly unavailable. The second film, which is shit, you can find anywhere. But the first film, directed by Ron Howard of all people, is not available in any country in any format. Disc format.
I was talking with Al about Clint Howard
bother.
and
Don't
how
bother.
good it would be to have like a really big multi-million-dollar movie fronted by Clint Howard now. Like that's what we need. The world needs that.
Well, if Al is still here, he's supposed to be phoning Clint Howard on my behalf to save me the international phone costs. And on the Dragon Wilson.
Wow. Well, he was really into the early UFC. Don the Dragon Wilson. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah,
like a big part to playing it, commentating on it as well.
Where's all the music in this film? Oh, he doesn't. I thought, yeah, look, he pushes that little.
He squished the pup.
Animal hard enough to squish its head.
Oh, that's what we're talking. Somebody mentioned that before.
There you go. The Tron ripoff. I think.
Yes. Yeah. Because I had the DVD, and for some reason there was like the little full moon featurette afterwards, and in the featurette you can see all the stuff that they cut out that they were, even though they were threatened legally, they forgot and left it in the making of. You could see all the stuff that was like, they're like, no, we never did that, and we didn't have this in it, and then you're like, no, I can see it. It's there. It's right there. It's behind you.
There's no evidence of that, officer.
Yeah, thanks, Michael, for that. I just can't remember what it was called, but yeah, I just remember that. It was quite funny. Just because of the full moon things, the full film would play through, and then the little featurette would come on straight afterwards. You wouldn't have to like click on it. I think they were on the VHSs after the films as well. It's weird little 15-minute things. Quite an innovator was Charles.
He was.
His autobiography is fascinating. I'd love to chat to him. He'd be really interesting.
Yeah, I've tried a couple of times.
Be cool, man.
Yeah, the making of had the original effects.
yeah, that was it.
I just say Dr. Faraday. Stupid IMDb's wrong.
Oh, he's got his Zach Morris phone, this guy, as well.
Yeah, listen, a brick.
Time out. Welcome, Dave.
Yeah, welcome home, bunting up.
Yeah, this is welcome, Dav, on it. At least it doesn't mind anyway. Maybe the widescreen it says welcome, David.
So apparently there is a story that what's her name? Cartwright. Veronica Cartwright, who was living on her house, and then Halloween night she gets a knock on the door, and she goes to the door, and it's the one that plays her older son here with the glasses, with his son. Of course, he's in his 40s or something, or his young son. But yeah, hadn't seen each other in 30-something years.
Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be a terrible story, then something really bad happened.
I don't tell terrible stories. Only happy stuff on this. Where's the music in this film?
So good, this. I think I do have this on CD.
Yeah. Still love this green or blue screen, probably back then of Honk Japan or something. And then straight away everyone's taking pictures. I've seen that so many times recently in our 80s films where the Japanese are taking pictures.
The Japanese tourists. Again, I think that's in Crocodile Dundee as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or the second one,
Definitely
maybe. There's certainly one was in the subway, I think.
Hello.
Yeah, here we go, the tourists. Mr. Sparkle.
Maya's Arcade. Arcade. Oh, is that the Arcade? Oh, Arcade. I've got that to watch.
Arcade, of course, that's what it's called.
Andrew Haunt is doing a fan fiction sequel.
Oh. I'm surprised. I didn't know there was an audience for that.
Wow.
There's an audience for every film, even if it's an audience of one.
Tomorrow night. Oh. No, I'm way behind on the VHS. Stupid VHS. So yes, was Sarah Jessica Parker in anything else but this and Sex and the City? Honeymoon in Vegas with Nicolas Cage and James Caan, I know her from. Hocus Pocus. So here it is. It flies across the city, and it leaves a shadow over the bridge, which must have been a nightmare to do. They could do it in 2 minutes now, but
Hocus Pocus.
So, I got music. I want to hear some of the music. Get my synth keyboard.
Get your guitar out.
Yeah, guitar.
You need to have the tie as well. The keyboard.
Oh yes, the piano tie.
Yeah, that'd be cool. The bad guys knows and
this petrol station they stop at is filmed on Burt Reynolds' ranch, or was back then.
Nice.
Don't know why they want that, but they've got a fake petrol station. Gator
this
Farm.
film got me into the Beach Boys. Like I really enjoyed the Beach Boys from. Like I'd started listening to them.
It's probably the first time I heard them properly.
Yeah. And then obviously there's Kokomo as well, and like obviously that's not the real Beach Boys, and they get slags off and all that. But like when I heard Kokomo, I was just like, "This is a fucking amazing song."
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I think in that film, that's maybe one of the first films I saw boobies as well. So I was like, cocktail.
Yeah, was it Lethal Weapon 3 or 2? They got a song as well. I can't remember. Or I go mad. What's so strange? Oh. It's funny how he can be anywhere in the ship, but earlier it just showed him on a rail going around the middle.
Yeah. I love that kind of. I'd love to be able to drive my car like that, just sort of lean over to the left or to the right. That'd be so cool.
How's this?
Music, try another station.
I'll have to give it 10 seconds before I can play the rest. Right, sing along.
I can't hear it.
Well, these are me again, real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. Take it back.
The clapping bit's the best bit. Scratch it, Carly, scratch it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, no, it's Barbara Ann. I was doing Barbara Ann. I wasn't doing Barbara Ann, but.
Oh, we're doing Streisand now. I'll do my scene from Yankee.
Yeah.
Get around, I get around.
This is what every kid wants us to do. Even the little Puck Marion's doing a little bit of dancing as well.
That's him, Puck Marion. Yeah, bizarre UFO sightings on 2 continents.
I'm Jill Beach.
Oh, there's a big old wooden TV. I say
a cake on top of this. Why have we got a cake on top of the TV?
I just saw that. I've never noticed that before. The welcome
home David cake.
Keeping warm or radiated.
We'll keep this cake warm. Like, we love warm cake.
Al's Gator City. This must be Florida.
I didn't know Al had his own Gator City.
He's got gators in New Orleans. So he might be in the wrong place.
Oh. Fill her up.
See, watching this movie has made me want to use the word "scuzz in the bucket"
whenever I can. Bucket.
That's definitely
butthead or whatever.
And then I will just say, "Have you been watching Flight of the Navigator again?" Is he?
He's
drinking classic Coke. Hey, Blimpo, oink, too many drinkies.
Yeah, they had to go back and call it classic Coke.
Cancel this film.
Has ever been a worse decision to panic about the fact that Pepsi was making a few strides through adverts from Michael Jackson and Madonna and all these people to change your whole way of your drink tasted, and then backpedal on it as fast as you possibly can. So you have to call it classic Coke for a while until people trust you again.
Yeah, when did they take it off the classic Coke?
Oh, it was insane.
So apparently the little girl is wearing an Epcot t-shirt,
Oh,
but Epcot had only been open a year or so when this film came out.
oh.
And it's still going now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That's a cool boombox there as well.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Is that the one with the detachable speakers?
It might be. He's a proper stereo hillbilly type. That guy with the braces.
They're expensive now, so people know that people want them.
Bait and worms. Get your worms, your bait.
It's not a shop called I Got Worms.
Worms. Oh, he's in Florida. Okay. Yeah, all right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because I just need a signal I can see from the air. What about these fireworks we still have when we moved house with from the night you were disappeared 8 years ago?
the David Memorial fireworks.
Because there's a bit I missed until I saw it earlier. It just said when he was with the police that he was legally dead.
I was like, it was a bit quick as well. Like within an hour of him disappearing, they were like, he's legally dead.
Yeah, that's a bit. He's moved away and legally dead.
No, I think somebody saw him in the next town. No, he's dead.
So apparently, James Cameron was very impressed with the liquid metal stairs. So that helped. Oh, you take care, Cal. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the beers. And a glass of white wine for the ladies.
Here's my empty cup. Cheers. What's he got? A crunch bar, is that, do you think?
I was just thinking that. I thought, a crunch bar. I'll have one of those if you got one.
Oh, they're nice. I do like
He's got arms now. I like the white chocolate crunch bars. More. But I will take any.
I can't go with white chocolate because I had a horrible experience when I was a kid where I ate too many white mice. And made me violently ill. And then ever since then, I can't even look at it.
Luckily, I had stopped because I probably ran out before that happened. But now there's a shot here where they're going down the road and then looking at the signs. They had to get permission for the Price is Right as well for this. But obviously, straight ahead is two massive pylons and cables running between the shots, going slowly towards them, and then it changes shot before anything happens.
A bit of added danger.
But he could end up with the same situation he just had, with crashes into pylons again.
Just think, Bob Barker was doing The Price is Right then, and he was still doing Price is Right well into the 2020s.
Yes. And how many different hosts did we have in ours?
Oh, yeah. We had some dodgy curators.
Crunch bar ice cream. Where was this? I had to settle for Viennetta tonight. That was my level.
Crunch bar ice cream? Showing off now.
Well, I got some Baileys, and I'm gonna have Bailey's hot chocolates with whipped cream and marshmallows on Sunday. So,
I again at university, I drank a whole bottle of toffee Baileys. So on a dare, I can't do that anymore.
For you, without even drink. That would.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been as ill in my life. It was appalling.
You haven't learned from the chocolate mice, did you?
No, I guess that's basically the adult version of the same thing.
That's got a problem. Yeah. Crunch Ice Bar was in the States. Oh, come on. Yeah. Those American sweet shops that are all over London centre.
Yeah, I think they're a front for something, though, aren't they? I don't think they...
Apparently, yeah. Everyone's saying they're laundering money in them because there's just so many of them. How did they get the fireworks to fail?
I think one of them was a HMV, and they've shut it down and reopened the HMV now.
Yes, which is good news. One less. But last time I went to London, it was so disappointing that every other shop was a American candy store, all selling the same stuff for the same price. So there was no competition or anything.
50 Cent would have loved that, wouldn't he? He'd have loved it.
I did love someone to get Jolly Ranchers. Oh, pretty. All right, here we go.
You could OD on my
It's the epic music.
Yeah.
Right.
It did make me cry. This film.
That's it. Good night.
Yeah, then the film is back home.
Never knew you could OD on white mice. Well, yes, if they're chocolate. Well, either way, if it's V or if it's chocolate mice.
Yeah.
Fireworks and then take his face off. They do. Some of them come back at him. I don't know what their plan was because it's show him where they live.
I just love he's like, we're still in space.
Yeah, brings the attention of the government again.
It's like, have you got any fireworks that I can see in space?
That won't alert the authorities.
Yeah.
Yes, it's got 5 engines turning up. An ambulance called them because
that's my brother. Do you know this film did make me cry as a kid, and it possibly made me cry as an adult when I rewatched it. It's quite.
Oh yeah, I did get teary at this bit.
There's some Big Brother Henderson's made me cry as well. Too.
His family, because the government won't let him be.
Yeah. God damn it. They're quite stoic, the parents. If that was me, I'd be running over. I'd be like,
"Oh, exactly."
The brother's cool. Danger. The brother's a really cool, younger, older brother. Like, he's a really good character.
I can see what's holding the steps up now from that angle. Because it is. Yeah. Come down, David. But yeah, we're pop tarts. You only get about 6 for £7. Ridiculous. Toffee Bailey's Great Days. There you go.
Hey, that was Dan. Hey, Dan. You remember me being violently ill at the time we were living.
I'm going to send you some budget. We will Toffee Bailey's for you.
Oh, if I saw it. Even if I saw it.
I used to be the same for profiteroles. Even the word used to make me gag.
How many profiteroles can you just shove in your mouth?
Well, yeah, exactly. They're tiny things. They're moreish. But there's, once you add too many. So here we go.
Yeah, it's a tearjerker.
You could be vaporized. Okay, let's do it. It doesn't take him long to decide.
Oh, so I'm glad I'm not paying full attention to this because I don't want to sit on a live stream and cry my eyes out. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah.
See, I never liked The Snowmen or any Raymond Briggs film.
Have you? Did you ever read any of the books as a kid, like Fungus the Bogeyman? And
I didn't like the drawings.
Father Christmas. Father Christmas is amazing ones.
Didn't like Roald Dahl either.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't think of any. I definitely read Roald Dahl. I don't know if I had like an emotion. I definitely had like an emotional attachment to Raymond Briggs stuff.
Compliance Navigator. Oh, I called him Navigator.
You trying to make me cry? Is this your?
Hold it in. This is grimace.
This is the whole point of this whole charade is to make me cry.
Yeah. Here we go. Where's the music?
Anything when anything sad happens to a dog, I can't watch, to be honest.
Let's watch John Wick next then. Right. Watch it down for me. Oh, that's
sad.
Yeah. I haven't seen that in a very long time because I remember the last time I watched it as a child.
It's too much. Like, why put myself through these things?
Yeah, I don't know why I bought the 7-inch.
Benji was one that Benji's really hard to watch. The first Benji that really made me sad.
No, I guess Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
A lot of stuff in Turner and Hooch and K9 because it's essentially the same film, but they're both sad in that one.
Yeah, I always watch K9 because he lives.
Yeah. Jerry Lee.
Oh, here we go. And that was easy.
And we're back.
And yeah, just walks across train tracks and It's perfectly safe. Although every time I think of Salem's Lot, when the two kids go home through the woods and
those little glass things, they're so
bricks,
of their time, and yeah, those glass bricks.
Yeah,
that makes
keep
me think of like
Commander
Miami
get
Vice and
smacked
things
through.
like that.
Oh, look who's just turned up for the end.
Spoilers, but it's over, man. It's over. Game over. Game over, man.
And then his parents are oblivious. There's an animated film called Dot and the Kangaroo, which was always on ITV, and it was the most sad, depressing ending you could imagine.
Oh, I'm definitely not going to check that out.
Yeah, I've either wiped it from my memory or I've never seen it.
Dot and the Kangaroo.
It's Happy Days ending. And he remembered everything and has an alien.
Mum, you're young again.
That can't come back to haunt him.
And he even likes his little brother.
I thought my webcams were messed up. Just
It's too much toffee Baileys, Dan. That's what it is.
Yeah, don't spilt it on the keyboard. Bruiser's all right.
Oh, he's a good boy. Da, da, da.
I love you, brother.
Oh, Jeff, you little prick.
He's not mad at him. Give it a week.
Just push him in the water now.
Yeah, revenge.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, and then he sees the little alien. So,
he's ruined everything.
Every time I watch this, and the dog looks at it, I think, the dog's just gonna jump up and eat it.
This is like the Flash movie, It's like you've messed up everything.
Yeah, that's. There you go.
It's funny that he just does the Pee-wee voice, isn't it? He hasn't thought to do a different.
Yeah,
voice.
there's no hiding it by the second half, is it? Not that it meant anything to me when he did it.
In a few years' time, I'll know what you're doing.
Yeah. So that's who it is. That rings a bell. I can't remember it. Yeah, see?
You go, David. You did it, man.
That's it. An hour and 29. Oh, it's an hour and 26 minutes of actual film. Well, even though you get 5 minutes of dogs catching frisbee at the beginning.
all important for story reasons.
Let's see who we got in the credits. Rusty Pouch was the best station attendant.
Who's got a Rusty
Pouch?
No words. That's a lie.
Kevin McCoy was the stunt double.
Oh.
Puppeteers.
Puppeteered by.
Thank you, Horror Cat Dad. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Larry, man. Thank you. Randall Badger is the second assistant director there.
Oh, that Randall Badger.
The Randall Badger.
Dot befriends a kangaroo in the Aussie outback, and at the end, there's an injured kangaroo turn. Is the injured kangaroo return to the bush, and Dot just crying for 5 minutes solid while the sad music plays. I think
no wonder
people.
No wonder we can't handle our emotions now, all of us. We're all ruined by these things. There's so many angry middle-aged, red-faced men around these days. It's all because of things we had to go through as children.
We were brought up hard. Stuff like the water babies.
Water babies, boy. George Fiddler, he's there.
Ooh, can you see that?
Dick Warlock.
Yeah, there's a hot air balloon speeding past then. Norway unit.
Ooh. What's going now? It's going some that balloon.
It was, wasn't it? Second unit director, second assistant director, second unit first assistant director.
Third assistant to the second director.
Teacher welfare worker, the same job as Jan Nichols.
Well, they didn't do a very good job with Joey, did they? They didn't keep him on the straight and narrow.
Ooh, too soon. Facts, Matt. Thank you.
Oh, they did do a great job on him. He's a lovely man, actually. He's a lovely man.
They were. Aerial footage by Gyrosphere. Yeah, didn't have a what you call it? Drones.
Didn't have any drones then, no.
So here we go.
Probably
computer animation by Omnimus Computer Graphics. Jeff Kelser. There's a Howard in there as well. Motion control. Fantasy 2 to the effects.
Available light limited. Love it.
Yeah, maybe I did watch the titles. Then I remember all this, but I don't remember. There's no stunt people.
They did all their own stunts, all their own fireworks.
Whole thing. Yeah, that fireworks going off with the real actor.
Lose Your Love.
Special sound effects design proposed by the K590 digital sampler.
Nice.
Blame It on the Bossa Nova. I Get Around by the Beach Boys.
Oh, never heard of those guys. They're going to be
Shame it
big.
didn't do well. Yes, I don't know. I was going to say, what do you think a sequel would consist of? I don't know how could you get a sequel.
This is one of those films. I would not want one. I really wouldn't want one.
Yeah, it doesn't really work, does it? I don't know if you have to come back for the alien or the alien's causing trouble.
They probably end up going really high concept and going to the planet, and
yes, they need him on the planet for something, and then
to pilot something that no one else can pilot.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, I guess it's definitely one of those that was a failure in the cinema and made it big on VHS.
Yeah, it was just it's a loved film, and rightly so. Rightly so.
Except,
I love it.
Well, only by those that saw it young, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think a kid could watch it now? And I think a kid would watch it now.
Mine wouldn't. I think I tried about 2 years ago to get him to watch it when he was 7. He wasn't interested. It was too boring. Same as
like
my wife's
Orange,
too slow. It's barely 90 minutes. Aliens need him because he was attached to it by something or other. Plots.
Yeah. Like his brain is still working.
It's the only way they could do it. Something left in his brain or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a mind meld, and
Max it again and lost his memory.
Yeah, like Max is like in pain, and he feels it, and he gets really ill, and he's have all these tests on him, and it's like, oh, he's connected. Basically, it's like Spock and Jim. Yeah, or maybe ET. Maybe I'm just saying ET. Yeah, and then Drew Barrymore's in there, and she gives him some Reese's Pieces, and
she has a blood shower. That's a different film.
That's a different film.
Right, well, there we go. That was Flight of the Navigator. Yeah, give Larry a call. He works cheap. He'll
Flight of the Navigator 2.
He'll write down a film synopsis on a napkin.
Flight 2 of the Navigator. There's a 2 in the name. Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah, where are you going to put the number?
Yeah. That's all you need to think of, Larry, and then you're doing it.
Yeah.
Be a girl instead.
Come on, guys. We'll write David out and it'll be a girl instead. It'll be, the girl he fancied.
Or David's daughter.
Living with another girl.
We need to get Joey Kramer in the film as well.
I'm trying. He would have been like Randy Quaid in Independence Day, going on about aliens and nobody believes him. Yes,
he actually could play that. I think he could play a kind of hippie, maybe a bit more like a hippie kind of character. He'd do that quite well now. Oh, yeah.
Well, what are you up to next?
What tonight? I'm off out now. I'm going to the discotheque.
Roller disco. Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to the 4th of July party. David Freeman and all those guys are going to be there. We're doing fireworks. I've got a couple of interviews coming up. One with someone Mystery Science Theatre kind of adjacent, and another one with who's Halloween adjacent. So I'm recording those this weekend, and
nice.
A few other bits and bobs, but nothing too exciting. So stay tuned. Yeah, I'll be watching your channel, Gareth.
Am I doing anything?
I'm sure you're. Are you? Well, one thing I would like to do at some point is don't open till Christmas. I want to kind of do a live stream of Don't Open Till Christmas because that's just a weird film.
I don't have any Christmas horrors. That's a good point. I don't even. I've got none of them. Well, I got Black Christmas, but it's on DVD.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Black Christmas
yeah.
is just amazing, isn't it? Yeah. I
Yeah,
get
that's why we're
confused with
doing-
the sequels. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why we're doing Black Christmas 2019 in a few weeks.
I don't know. I don't know. There's one sequel that's supposed to be significantly worse than the other, but I can't remember which one it is.
There's Black Christmas, was it 2008?
Yeah.
Which is a remake. Well, and then there's 2019 is not really related apart from the name only.
Right. Okay. I can't remember which.
Yeah, they
one.
were trying to make sequels to this film.
Oh, this film.
They never took off. But
yeah.
Oh, hang on. There's news. I forgot about that. There you go. I haven't seen the video yet.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Larry.
yes.
Yeah. I do a bit of dancing because I'm an entertainer now. I'm like the Sammy Davis Jr. of
like Morecambe and Wise rolled into one.
Oh. I feel like that's what we've been doing most of the evening.
Yeah. Film barely got a look in. Oh, yeah. Was it British?
Yeah.
Don't open till Christmas?
Yeah. It's
that the
very grim 80s one. Kill all the Santa Clauses.
Isn't it
Very
like
grim?
dolly birds and stuff like that getting slashed?
Yeah, yeah. There's a people making like blue movies at the same time, and yeah,
it's a clear plastic mask he's wearing. So, but it's painfully obvious who the killer is.
Yeah, everything about the film is painfully obvious. It's tosh, but it's good. It's good fun. It's of its,
I do remember,
its time.
It's definitely of its time. That's very entertaining.
Like Alan Lake is in it, which is but and there's a lot of people who are in it have come to terrible endings in real life as well, which is kind of weird. Nice. There's a lot of weird kind of lore around the film. And Caroline Munro's in it as well briefly, but she escapes. Yes. Luckily for her, she realizes she's in the film and then she runs away.
Yeah, she gets out of there because wasn't she? No, who's that in it? Was she in that other film? But that's with the Jester, the horror film with the Jester, and it was supposed to be in America with teens, and it was like 30-year-old British people in it.
Oh.
No. Anyway. Yeah, I got nothing till Monday.
Okay, what have you got on Monday?
Books with Alan Tronick, who wrote the Canon film guides.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So,
that sounds really good.
Bone up on my Canon.
First,
like the Poltergeist film.
Yeah. I don't know why I laughed at that. It just made me laugh. Boning up with your Canon made me laugh.
Right.
God knows why.
On that sick note, we shall leave this.
On that bombshell.
Yes. So thanks so much for joining me.
No, thanks, man. Thanks for having me. Well, we'll do this again sometime.
Not funny, man. Dear.
What was not funny?
No,
what wasn't funny? I need to know specifically so I can correct it.
All right. As Larry says, night, gents, good times. Thanks, Larry. Thanks for joining us, and Michael, and everyone else that was here earlier reading
Thanks,
movies.
Michael. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, everyone.
Jay, if you're still there. And everyone else, we shall see you next time, and good night all.